curious about the differences between Sichuan and Shandong cuisine? What are the famous dishes of Huaiyang cuisine? What makes Cantonese cuisine special? Owing to the differences regarding climate, geography, history, lifestyle, distinctive resources, and cooking techniques, people in different regions have created their own cuisines to suit their tastes. In this lesson, we will take a look at the cooking styles, distinctive features, and signature dishes in different parts of China. The 4 most influential regional cuisines will be introduced here. They are the spicy Sichuan cuisine, the salty Lu cuisine, the exquisite Yue cuisine, and the elegant Huaiyang cuisine. The first coming onto the stage is Sichuan cuisine, the one that is perhaps the most popular around the country. The unique flavor of Sichuan cuisine has something to do with its geography. For thousands of years, Sichuan was known as the land of abundance, so that the place is never short of ingredients. The Sichuan Basin is flanked by mountains on all sides and the vast Qinghai-Tibet Plateau to the west. Here forms a unique warm and wet climate. Therefore, the food here is characterized by hot and spicy flavor. The non-feeling generated by lots of peppers used for cooking could help fend off humidity. Now, let's look at some of the most famous Sichuan dishes. This is spicy diced chicken, or kung pao chicken in Cantonese. The dish is prepared by frying diced chicken and dry red pepper with golden peanuts. Spicy diced chicken is especially popular among Westerners. This is because it is often adapted to the local flavor outside Sichuan province and even abroad. The next is the hot pot. It is usually numbingly spicy. The broth is flavored with chili peppers and other strong-tasting herbs and spices. The main ingredients include hot pepper, Chinese crystal sugar, and wine. Slices of various kinds of meat, seafoods, animal innards like kidney, beef tripe, intestine, vegetables, and mushrooms are often added into the pot. Mapo tofu is named after its inventor, a Qing dynasty woman restaurant owner with a pock-marked face. The bean curd is served in a chili and bean-based sauce, and often mixed with minced pork or beef. If you ever thought tofu was boring, this dish will let you take a second thought. It is mind-blowingly delicious and will warm your heart and make your lips tingle. Fuqi Fei Pian is the brainchild of a couple in the Three Kingdoms period. It is made of thinly sliced beef, together with ox lung or tongue, seasoned with chili oil. Like the name suggests, there is a story behind this famous Sichuan dish. Guo Zhaohua and his wife sold their vinegary beef and tongue slices for a living by trundling a small cart along the street. As their beef and long slices were really delicious, no one could resist the temptation. In honor of the couple, diners coined the name Fuqi Fei Pian. In Chinese, literally meaning the beef and long slices served by a husband and wife. Having been numbed by the spicy Sichuan food, we come to the east of the country for Lu cuisine. Lu cuisine, or Shandong cuisine, boasts a long history in China that dates back as early as 220 BC. It is one of the most representatives of the region, and its cooking techniques have been widely absorbed by the imperial dishes of Ming and Qing dynasties. Lu cuisine is derived from the native cooking style of Shandong province, a coastal province of China. Shandong is a peninsula. Given its location, Seafood is a main ingredient here. Lu cuisine is generally salty, with a prevalence of light-colored sauces. People in Shandong like to make their cuisine crisp and tender with a sweet and sour flavor. Onion is an indispensable ingredient in Lu cuisine. Dezhou stewed chicken is one of the typical Shandong cuisines. The chicken has to be stewed with honey, fennel, sugar, and other condiments for several hours. In the 1950s, Dezhou stewed chicken impressed Chairman Mao and won immediate popularity around the country. Although the shape of the chicken is preserved, the well-cooked meat could be easily separated from the bone. Braised sea cucumber with onion is another classic Shandong cuisine. It is full of strong onion flavor, a delicious delicacy with both color and fragrance. To make this dish, using the best green onion, Zhangqiu green onion, is the key. Fry it until it turns golden, then scatter it onto the braised sea cucumber, whose freshness is perfectly preserved and enhanced. The most notable dish in Shandong cuisine is the sweet and sour cup, a typical ingredient from the Yellow River that flows into the seas around the area. The Yellow River cup is fresh and tender in texture. With its tail curling upward, the fried fish seems ready to jump out of the water. It is always the main dish for important feasts. As deeply rooted in Chinese food culture, carp is often regarded as auspicious, symbolizing good luck and surplus abundance in the coming year. Coming next is a hot pig, braised intestines in brown sauce. It was created in a local restaurant in Qing Dynasty about 200 years ago. Its soft texture and spicy fragrance have captured many gourmets. It is a must-try in any local feature restaurant. Foreigners may freak out by braised intestines, but they must be no strangers to Yue cuisine. Steaming and stir-frying are the two most prominent cooking methods, as they let the ingredients speak for themselves. Cantonese cuisine also features surprisingly large varieties of ingredients, including snakes, snails, insects, worms, chicken feet, duck tongues, and internal organs. Well, to me, some really look horrible. No wonder it gained an ill reputation for cooking any animal whose back faces the sun. People in the north joked about the Cantonese, who are believed to eat anything that swims except the submarine. In Cantonese cuisine, no dishes can be completed without sauces. Chefs place emphasis on seasonings and sauces of different tastes. When you walk into a typical Cantonese restaurant, you will surely find sauces like oyster sauce, which is made from boiling oysters and seasonings, or hoisin sauce, which is made by mixing soybean paste with spices. Cantonese dishes show some traits of foreign cooking, as local chefs are willing to incorporate non-native ingredients into their cooking. Chefs adopt ingredients from abroad, including coconut milk, rice noodles, and curry powder, staples of Thai and Indian cuisine. I'm sure you will recognize these two dishes as Cantonese: pig roast, white-cut chicken. What are these two dishes? Chop suey, shark's fin soup. Another eye-catcher in Cantonese cuisine is the unique culinary art, dim sum, which originates in Guangzhou. Small bite-sized portions of food are served in small steamer baskets or on small plates, coupled with tea to form a full tea brunch. In Hong Kong and most cities and towns in Guangdong province, many restaurants start serving dim sum as early as 5 in the morning. It is a tradition for the elderly to gather to eat dim sum after morning exercises, while today various dim sum items are even sold as takeout for students and office workers on the go. The most popular ones are char siu buns, sweet cream buns, pineapple buns, steamed meatball, phoenix claws, lotus leaf rice, preserved egg and pork porridge, egg tart, tofu pudding, thousand layer cake. Well, no hurry, the list will go on and on. We've just reviewed the grand cuisines in the West, North, and South. The last one we have here is Huaiyang cuisine. Originating in two eastern cities, Huai'an and Yangzhou in Jiangsu province. Known as a land of fish and rice, Jiangsu is richly endowed by nature with a large abundance of foodstuff, which are smartly employed by the local people and turned into widely recognized dishes around the world. It is often served at official banquets, as it has drawn on the strengths of the northern and southern schools of cooking, and is known for its refined presentation, delicate knife skills, and slightly sweet taste. Ingredients of Huaiyang dishes are common and easily available. Pork, freshwater products, and vegetables of each season can be found in the most popular dishes in the region. And in recent years, crabs have been added as new supplements to Huaiyang cuisine. Here are some signature dishes. Lion's head, a large meatball, is often seen on the menu of a state banquet. Pork, water chestnuts, and crab meat are finely diced, minced, and mixed into a large ball of the size of an apple, and can be cooked in two alternative ways. The white or plain one, stewed with some vegetables, and the brown one, often with soy sauce. Dongpo meat is a traditional dish of braised pork belly. According to the legend, it was created about 1,000 years ago by Su Dongpo, a famous poet in the Song dynasty. The whole cooking process just involves simmering or steaming in a clay pot. The pork belly soaks up all the great flavors while simmering, and it will melt in your mouth without being greasy. Can you believe that a vegetarian ingredient can be cooked to taste like meat? Have a spoon of this dish. The thin shreds of dry tofu, which are mingled with shredded chicken breast, shelled fresh shrimps or ham in chicken soup, giving you a delicious and refreshing taste. Yangzhou fried rice is a popular rice recipe. Rice is stir-fried with diced ham and shrimp, peas and onions, before being mixed in scrambled eggs, scallions, and white pepper. It is really beyond the imagination to learn that in 2016, an all-eel banquet was held in Huai'an with 108 eel dishes in different ways. So, it is safe to say that it is the persistent pursuit of culinary skills and the strict requirements of ingredients that gave rise to the reputation and popularity that Huaiyang cuisine has enjoyed to date. In this lesson, we had a glimpse of 4 grand categories of Chinese cuisine. In our supplementary reading materials, you will have a chance to probe into 4 other schools of cooking. As a matter of fact, there lie a lot more secrets about Chinese food for us to unlock.